What's going on, guys? Me and my favorites here with BSS Grind. How y'all doing? So check this out, right? This is the Keys to Happiness series. Now, I know that I did promise a Controlling Your Emotions series. I'm going to combine the two because what's going to happen is you are going to learn how to control your emotions when we go through the Keys to Happiness, right? Now, with the Keys to Happiness, this is going to be a 5-part series. So this is just the first installment where I'm just going to go through all the different quotients that will be inside the next 4 videos. And then I'm just going to explain exactly what we will be talking about with this specifically. Now, this is intangible, right? Everything we're talking about is intangible, but this is so priceless. This is so priceless because this is emotional intelligence, right? In order to be happy, you have to be very, and I mean very emotionally intelligent. This is going to transcend or go across every part of your life. And I mean every part of your life. This is going to be a part of your foundation when it comes down to being happy, to being successful in everything that you do, whether it's your husband or wife, your children, your work life, your just whatever you can think of, dealing with people, relationships, anything like that, right? Even successful in your spiritual life, you are going to have to be emotionally intelligent. Now, this is an assessment that you actually can take. Now, I'm certified as an EIQ practitioner, right? So when you talk about emotional intelligence, I am certified. My EIQ is high, right? But this is a scored assessment. Now, this assessment is scored a few different ways, or 2 ways if you really look at it. There's a percentage score where it starts off from 0 to 100, where it ranges from low to high. And then also it's a scale to where you go from 1 to 5. All right. And then, of course, there's 4 different quotients that I'm talking about. And these individual quotients have their own scores also to total up to one big score. OK, now I'm going to just go, like I said, go through these and tell you what is going to be inside of these 4 quotients. And then the next 4 videos after that, we're going to sit there and I'm going to break down these 5 subcategories that's inside these 4 quotients. And then I'm going to actually give you tips that's actually on the reports, right? This stuff is actually coming from the reports. Of course, this is not everything, but this is a serious guide. Now, this is a serious guide to making instant changes. And I mean instant changes in your life for you to start to be happy. This is what this does. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So let's start with, you see self-recognition right here. Let's just start with this. All right. So you have self-awareness, cause and effect, self-appreciation, consciousness and assertiveness, and emotional identification. All right. Next one will be social recognition. Of course, the ability to recognize what's going on with other people. Now, with self-recognition, this is the foundational piece to the EIQ, right? Self-recognition. If your self-recognition score is low, it's impossible for you to score high on anything else. It's impossible. You will be deceiving yourself. If your other scores are higher than yourself, you're deceiving yourself and you truly don't understand what's going on with you, right? If I can look at your score and I can say that if that's higher, you truly don't understand what's going on, even with these 5 subcategories. You might think one thing is one way, but then when you're done talking to me about explaining an experience, you're going to tell on yourself. So this is super important, right? With the self, you have to understand yourself in order to understand the world around you. There is no way around it. All right. So getting to know yourself is the foundational piece to this. Next, social recognition. We have empathy, sensitivity, and appreciation. This is for others. And of course, next subcategory will be service, compassion, and benevolence. All right, these some big, beautiful words. Well, it's not that big, but these some big, these some nice words. All right, so you look some of this stuff up. This is going to be real serious. The next one is holistic communication. A lot of people do have problems with holistic communication. You have some people, they do suffer with social anxiety to where they just get around people and they honestly don't know what to talk about or don't know what to say. Anybody get that awkward silence and or you don't know how to go up and just talk to anybody and anything about anything. That's what that skill is. So of course, all of these things are buildable skills. All right. You can build emotional identification. I can help teach you about, different emotions, different things like that. How to be more assertive, right? Or self-appreciation, cause and understanding what happens when something else happens, all right? Self-awareness to where just all of these things are buildable skills. All right, so going back to this, the next one would be situational perceptual awareness. If critical thinking, basically critical thinking, right? That's what this skill is to really understand, to be able to critically think in any situation, to really understand what's going on. Well, you know how somebody say, read the room? That skill. Everybody doesn't have that skill to read the room and correctly digest everything or dissect everything and then make the right choice in any situation, the best choice in any situation. All right. The next one will be interpersonal development. This is talking about relationship development, basically. All right. That's really what this is. So interpersonal would be, of course, you and another person, and intrapersonal would be yourself. All right. The next quotient would be self-management. Don't mind my nose, my bad. You know, it's pollen season, right? It's a little stuffy in here, but the next one would be self-management. All right. So this is you learning how to deal with yourself. All right. So if you read this, even the first quotient or the first subcategory up under self-management would be self-control and discipline, buildable skills. All right. Goal-directed performance and action. All right. Integrity and trustworthiness. You wouldn't believe how many people don't trust themselves in situations. They don't trust themselves to do certain things. That's a buildable skill. Next, motivation and positive psychology. Self-explanatory almost, right? Most people don't know how to talk to themselves. Most people don't truly know how to have a real conversation with themselves to get them to do the things that they're supposed to be doing in life, or to get themselves to do what they truly want to do in life. Most people don't have those skills, or a lot of people don't have those skills, or they have those skills and they're not truly developed to where they really should be. Again, another buildable skill. And then we have creativity, agility, and flexibility. You ever run across somebody that it's black and white? It's either this way or that way, right? They don't know how to bend. They don't know how to flex. They don't know how to, they crumble anytime something changes in their lives. That's that. A lot of people don't have that skill. A lot of people don't. All right. Buildable skill again. Next would be, the last one would be social management. All right. Beautiful. A lot of people lack these skills in this day and time, will be the social management. So this is developing relationships, leadership and influence. Then we have change catalyst and response. Next will be negotiation and conflict management. Beautiful right there. Negotiation and conflict management. A lot of people are, they do not handle conflict very well. Most people end up in arguments and not discussions. Most people end up fighting, physically fighting. All right, there's that time you see people physically fighting, and just they really don't know how to handle conflict that well at all. All right, glory to God, because I had help with with a lot of this stuff on this list. I had a lot of help with it. All right, and then of course, last one will be teamwork and collaboration. A lot of my college students, how many people hate working with other people? Because there's that one or there's a few people that just don't they don't do well with other people, right? If you that person, then you might, of course, you want to stick around and you want to learn how to team build, right? But next thing, if you would like help with building any of these skills, there's an actual assessment that you can take. It's on my website. You can go to www.bssgrind.com. And of course, or you can email me, you can go to my Facebook, you can message me, and I'll get you set up with an assessment, and we can sit there and we can break down your scores. And of course, you can learn how to build a lot of these things. I help with couples, I help with work relationships, I help with you and your child, I help with a lot of different things. Of course, I am a coach. I don't just coach one-on-one with just one person. I coach children. I'm an SEL coach at an elementary school right now also. So I do teach kids and I deal with children on the regular. So I definitely understand if you want some help with that. So look out for the next few videos. This is going to be beautiful. I'm actually going to sit down and really break down all 5 of these subcategories and then really give you these beautiful tips, because they are some crazy tips. So if you're looking for instant, I mean stuff that you can see instant in your life, stay tuned for the next few videos, man. Lord's willing, I'll see y'all. BSS Grind. Look, hold on. Let me ask you a question before I even say we out. Why don't you get on a grind? Peace.